2005 NFL Draft. The number one pick overall by the San Francisco 49ers, looking for that quarterback, looking for that replacement. Joe Montana, Steve Young. Took Alex Smith, quarterback, Utah. Eventually, he was replaced by Colin Kaepernick, who took the team to a Super Bowl. And then Alex Smith went on to play very good with the Kansas City Chiefs. And then he went on to famously, got replaced by uh, Patrick Mahomes, and then he went on to the Washington now Commanders and had a career-ending injury, which he tried to come back from. I think he had an overall very good career. Thank you, Alex Smith. But for a number one draft pick, people think you're going to make the NFL Hall of Fame, which you're not. Miami Dolphins, Ronnie Brown, running back, Auburn. Cleveland Browns, Brylan Edwards, wide receiver, Michigan. I don't think he had a very good career. Sorry, just saying the facts, Mr. Edwards. Chicago Bears, Cedric Benson, running back, Texas. Wow, so we're going really heavy on the offense this year. Tampa Bay Buccaneers took Cadillac Williams. I mean, running back, Auburn. Tennessee Titans took Adam Jones, defensive back, West Virginia. Wow, Pac-Man Jones. Wow. I think he had a very, very, very good career. And of course, he's on Pat McAfee, so people know about him. He was famous before that. Known tough dude, never took a fair catch, as far as I know, as a punt returner, which is just insane. 14-year NFL career, so amazing. Minnesota Vikings, Troy Williamson, wide receiver, South Carolina. Arizona Cardinals took Antrell excuse me, Antrell Roll, defensive back, University of Miami, Florida. Washington, no longer called the name that they were at that time, now called the Commanders. Carlos Rogers, defensive back, Auburn. Detroit Lions, again, trying with wide receivers. I don't know what's wrong with these people. Mike Williams, wide receiver, Southern California. And I'm assuming these guys, I mean, I'm not even assuming, in college, these guys were probably amazing because they get drafted in the first round, but just some reason doesn't work out. Lions are a terrible, terrible franchise. So I don't even know who the quarterback was in these, those 3-4 years that these guys kept on getting drafted. Because I don't think they took. Anyways, okay. Dallas Cowboys, DeMarcus Ware, defensive end, Troy. I think he's going to be in the NFL Hall of Fame if he already isn't. So, the guy's amazing. San Diego Chargers, Sean Merriman, linebacker, University of Maryland. I mean, very, 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 very good career, very strong. I don't know if he's going to be in the Hall of Fame, but darn close. New Orleans Saints, Jamal Brown, tackle, Oklahoma. Carolina Panthers, Thomas Davis, defensive back, Georgia. Kansas City Chiefs, Derek Johnson, linebacker, Texas. Houston Texans took at 16 Travis Johnson, defensive tackle, Florida State. Cincinnati Bengals at 17 David Pollock, defensive end, University of Georgia. Minnesota Vikings, Erasmus James, defensive end, Wisconsin. St. Louis Rams, Alex Barron, tackle, Florida State. Now, I don't know much about interior linemen on either side of the ball, as I mentioned. So if your name doesn't jump out of the screen, I just don't know what to say. Dallas Cowboys at 20 took Marcus Spears, defensive end, Louisiana State. Now on television, love Marcus Spears on TV. Don't know much about your NFL career. Now, again, of course, in this time period, I was in Israel for 2003, 2004, and then 2005, 2004, I got married, then 3 kids. So I was a little bit busy. I had my first, we had our first baby in 2005. So I might not have been paying attention to the NFL. I was also living in a very Dati, Shomer Shabbat religious community. So kind of was sort of like not acceptable to watch the NFL so much, except for the Super Bowl for some reason. Anyhow, it was kind of like out of football, not really interested in football in 2005. 2006, etc. Okay, 21, Jacksonville Jaguars, Matt Jones, wide receiver, Arkansas. 22, Baltimore Ravens, Mark Clayton, wide receiver, Oklahoma. Oakland Raiders, now in Las Vegas, Fabian Washington, defensive back, Nebraska. 23, 24, Green Bay Packers. And this is the draft where he fell, right? To 24th pick overall. Aaron Rodgers, quarterback, California. Four-time NFL MVP, one Super Bowl win. This guy's going to be the Hall of Fame. Come on. Everybody loves this guy. He's throwing. They think he's a little bit strange, a little bit different. Not going to get into anything else about his, off field. I mean, he's never been in trouble. Just said some things that people didn't like, which I think we all know what we're referring to. Um, I don't know. I don't particularly like him. Like some of the things he says, I don't care. The guy could definitely play it. I mean, he's not hurting anybody. Like he's never been, waving guns or violent to anybody, as far as I know. Never been in jail for doing anything violent to anybody. Domestic violence, never been, even not even close to this guy. So he's like just, he's just different. Goes to beat his own drummer. I mean, guy had an amazing NFL career. Everybody loves the way he can throw. Apparently, drop, make every throw on the field. Obviously, super big brain NFL quarterback. His career's not totally done. We don't know what he's going to do. So, we don't need to go all too much into Aaron Rodgers, but the guy is definitely going to be in the NFL Hall of Fame. Washington now Commanders, Jason Campbell, trying to get a quarterback. Quarterback Auburn, never heard of the guy, so probably didn't pan out there in the NFL. Seattle Seahawks took Chris Spencer, center Mississippi. 27 Atlanta Falcons took Roddy White, wide receiver Alabama and Birmingham. San Diego Chargers, now in Los Angeles, took Luis Castillo, defensive tackle Northwestern. Indianapolis Colts took Marlon Jackson, defensive back Michigan. Pittsburgh Steelers, Heath Miller, looking for tight end, took from Virginia. He played quite a long time, and I think he's recently retired, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Philadelphia Eagles at 31 took Mike Patterson, defensive tackle of Southern California. And 32nd pick, New England Patriots, 32nd pick, took Logan Mankins, guard, Fresno State. There you have it. We have in this draft Aaron Rodgers, definitely going to be in the Hall of Fame. And maybe DeMarcus Ware. I think if he's not, is he not already in the NFL Hall of Fame? I think he's probably going to get in. So at least 100% one, and maybe DeMarcus Ware. So, typical draft class, a lot of misses. And there you have it, the 2005 NFL Draft.